upper quarterfinals. I don't know if it's really sunk in for them yet. We knew they were solid, but they never played with this three-man roster domestically, and we never really known just how strong it is. Turns out, it's quite strong, but is it strong enough to beat Portsmouth?
I guess we'll find out. And Tylacto, really quickly here, we've spoken about the scripts and how they're completely out of the window. Do you have a script for this game? Do you have a prediction, an expectation that you think these teams are going to be meeting tonight?
Of course, the Portsmouth Paladins head, and I'm going to have to go with them. I've written down 4-2 here.
Trent on heads.
I am going with Trent. I'm so going to be wrong. I don't like this chord anymore. Damn it!
I'm gonna go Portsmouth, of course. I'm gonna go Portsmouth.
For Portsmouth, I'm gonna just another one of those boring people on desk, but I do think that Portsmouth, just as we spoke about them and their performance over the last couple of weeks, they've been so incredibly strong, and I don't want to take that away from them.
Will Trent get the fast start they need? And of course, as wise Paddy McGuinness once said, let the Mercy meet the Misty. Let the Psycho meet the So-So. And let the bread meet the butter. Misty and So-So, especially the speed at which they play at, they are very much at home here with the elite in EURC, the likes of Portsmouth, and unfortunately, it's gonna be Portsmouth scoring first anyway. This a mess on the defense for Trent. After a bump from Mercy, Bread comes in and finishes it off.
Misty tries to find his teammate, Butter for the shot. It's going to be a big clear by Mercy there. It just doesn't find the net. Bread to Kato for the shot. He finds the angle. The save is there from So-So. No second goal. Portsmouth nearly doubling up the score.
Such a big save from So-So. Butter delayed his shot on the offensive end, but it's going to go down the other end. A disaster for Trent. It looked like a smart play. It nearly worked, but the purple wall just flew at him of Mercy and Psycho and So-So. He thought the goal was on as well, caught too far forward, and I was going to praise him for making the save at the other end, right? It's just so sad that it becomes 2-0 early on. The more they train, the better they are, the more luck seems to come their way. It's almost like they're just really good, and they're going to get 3 here. Butter off the front post, just not quite reading the bounce. Psycho patient, and he'll make it 3.
Yeah, the pressure is just melting right now. Portsmouth keeping up with the shots, and Trent Thunder not being able to do anything against that. Portsmouth really battering the shots, and Trent Thunder missing in the end. To follow up on that one, maybe some communication is lacking. The fact is, Portsmouth still leading by 3.
This is the worry I had, Dennis, as Trent will link up nicely, and maybe I want to pay attention to this chance that may be. Big save, though, from Mercy. Can hold his own and has done, and that's why Trent are in the upper bracket of EURC. It's, can he keep that up? Can he step that up enough that Trent can get themselves over the line?
Yeah, it would have been nice to see Butters actually scoring that double tap we've just seen around 10-20 seconds ago. It doesn't happen. In fact, Trent haven't been able to score 1 single goal in this game number 1. They've been struggling to create chances, to create offenses, and to really get Portsmouth under the pressure. And of course, a lot of teams, can agree with that as well.
And everyone else, unfortunately, has to find excuses. It's 1-0 to the Portsmouth Paladins after the first of the series. Still a best of 7. There's plenty left to play.
Can Trent make something here in Game 2? Can they do something? Game 2, an important one.
Confidence for them, and my goodness, if they could get the first one as well. It's up to the backboard as well, and up goes Misty. It's crossbar, denying him from close range, though. So difficult to get up at that speed and keep yourself over the ball to direct it down. That one there from Misty again, leading the line, but just off the mark. Portsmouth maybe getting away with it a little bit. Butters just turned one of them inside out. Direct ground shot, but Psycho holds his ground. It's
to start an offense.
Half-time in Game 2, ball still in the purple. Portsmouth yet to register a shot. Another one for Trent, denied on the goal line. Trying to find that backboard. It's Butter likewise up towards it. The net would have been open, but it's hard to call that and know in advance. But Trent, it is a little bit worrying, right, Dennis? I feel like so many times we see teams get this close this many times, and then one chance on the other end. So-So with the double bump. What?
So-So for the Trent Thunder goal. Look at him go. Gets the bump, gets the touch over 1. And that is the first goal for Trent Thunder in this series. A beautiful goal. So-So is the name. Puts Trent 1-0 up. in his own corner, trying to get his ball forwards. Will be Butter getting a touch straight into Mercy, who's getting the ball to the backboard. Double tap is there. It's going to be wide and it's going to be cleared as well.
It's a huge double commit from Psycho and Mercy. I don't know if one of them could have put that shot on target. I feel like Butter was scrambling and he was struggling to get back to cover that Trent net. And it looks like Trent may indeed keep their clean sheet. A huge demo from Soso, a dunk as well. Butter will make it 2-2-0 is the score in the favor of Trent Thunder here. They tie up the series.
2-0 in goals, 7-0 in shots, and that is a statement right there from Trent. Game 2, Portsmouth haven't been able to create a single shot on target. This is the best team of UK, right, Portsmouth? They're supposed to be. Look at them, Trent. The Goliath factor.
Wasteland Knight. Game 3. Portsmouth kept eerily quiet in that game.
Wasteland Knight indeed. It is the place for Game 3 where it's all balanced out. Let's see if Portsmouth can actually, let us see what they can
feel that way, and certainly not to any convincing degree. Soso, the man of the moment so far, he's going to get another 50, allowed to get the double. Misty will stretch and somehow get the block. What a play! How have they carved a goal out of that, Dennis?
And they do it again. It's so beautiful how they can do it again. Look at that touch from Misty. Gets it back down. I would have never expected Misty even being able to get a touch on that.
Out for them. We're seeing this teams, regardless of how good they are, Hamburg tested Berlin yesterday, and believe it or not, Trent, also fellow countrymen for Portsmouth, are testing them here. And Psycho, he's looked at the answers right here in the back of the book. It's a beautiful, beautiful shot from the corner.
Trent might are doing well, but you're still playing against a guy called Psycho.
By Mercy, Misty with a lovely touch and follow off the backboard, but neither him nor Soso is able to get the block, so it's a slow transition for Trent. Portsmouth with the numbers back. It's not enough back. Misty's gonna bust it down again, but Butter just somehow finding a way through the front post.
Trent Thunder, they're just tanking it through. Look at Butter and then Misty being so close as second man. It is completely risky, but it works out for Trent.
Leading the line, but he doesn't get the mid boost. Has to settle with the one on the far side to commit from Portsmouth. A little hasty to get themselves level here, and an open net on the counter attack. Fred with a respawn, the pre-flip, and he spawns on the correct side. Great execution. Portsmouth stage just the one behind.
The opposition. This time, not the case. Trent Thunder, the upsetting team. What a save in the end from Soso, but it was awkwardly positioned. But Soso helps them out very well.
That's a massive save from Soso, and also a great call from Butter, who found himself at an awkward spot, unintentionally turned into a tap dancer on the back line, and he's like, guys, help. Please, help. And Soso came to the rescue. He nearly gets a double here as well, and it's not going to matter because Trent see out a second game in a row after 3-0 loss in game 1. I mean, Portsmouth have just been hit by the Trent train right here. This is a reality check. So for any of the wrong reasons, right? He was awkward in game 1, really struggled to make an impact, and yet he's really blended in the past 2 games, and when he does that, plays up to the level of these players in his lobby, which is very high, he fits in, and Trent can run on all cylinders. And look at the results of that. Derby, if you remember it, you remember it. That was a Game 7 for all the wrong reasons. I mean, similar to the UEA Bournemouth series, highly entertaining, but impressive for those wrong reasons. Forget it. That's what impressive is.
Alright, I've been calling this guy the third man. I've been calling this guy, he should just stick in defense. Well, no, Butter proves me different. Look at that shot. Trent Thunder up by 1 again by a beautiful shot from this guy called Butter. Now also not really able to get a second touch. Psycho goes for the shot. Double commit save coming out. Mercy has a chance. It is open, but he shoots it wide. Soso will get the clear as well. Butter now tries to get a ball out of his own goal territory. Shenanigans currently in front of the net. The Trent Thunder are able to get out of it. But Portsmouth, the chances they had here, it was an open net for Mercy, it looked like.
And Psycho will get the open net there. The defense broken down despite a demo from Butter. So sorry, I was going to compliment a great close touch he'd kept on the defense, but that one is loose, and Misty being pressured by the first man. Psycho able to tuck it underneath him. Portsmouth, they are still very much here to play. It's 1-1.
Side. It's now going to be Misty for the 50-50. Again, pressure from Portsmouth. They're not done with this series. Definitely not. Brett 2K will get the final touch. And Portsmouth from 1-0 down get themselves to 2-1 lead.
Brett will get that shot. So bamboozled by the pre-flip from Psycho. Huge turnaround for Portsmouth.
The double tap, just missing out on the angle. But oh my, all the three players from Trent looking oh so dangerous.
Lovely shot from So. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's filthy. Top corner as well. That are the goals you just love to see. The angle, the double tap is there.
Controlling, gets the 50 here, trying to aggress, trying to get Trent's nose back in front.
Oh.
And do that. No respect. He just charged and down.
He just food tanks into it. Look at that. Soso trying to go for the demo. And Butte is right on Brett 2K to get the dunk in front of his own net. And he gets a lead for Trent. Yeah, it's just Trent Thunder. They have like no, they're not hesitating. They just go. Even though, you would say like Portsmouth have an easy clear. It's still Trent Thunder going for it. Psycho booms it through. And Portsmouth, they equalize again.
It's a massive goal for Portsmouth here. Psycho keeps it close, buys the time for Mercy to cyberbully Butter. He tried to get that Fennec in the way, but the Dominus pushes it. He pushes it right on through.
Plays it slow, no boost in the tank either. There's now a last chance possibly for Portsmouth in the middle. Shot coming. Brett 2K will bang it in, and Portsmouth with 4 seconds left get their 1-goal lead.
How big will this goal end up being? Mercy so quick with the cut and flick inside. Butter has barely jumped by the time that rifle from Brett hits the back of the Trent net. The spring in his step. A huge goal. Trent off the kickoff without possession. Brett is up. Can he kill it off? The shot's on target, but it just bounces in time. And Portsmouth, they couldn't have got back to that if there was another second on the clock. We'd have been going to overtime.
That shot would have even needed like 10 kph more or 1 more second on the timer, and that would have been an overtime.
In the upper quarterfinals of EURC 2022, need I remind you one more time, it's Portsmouth in the purple, Trent in the white, and we go again. Psycho's touch has to be to the side. Is it enough? It's off the backboard from So. Mercy and Psycho just love tap in the net. Didn't matter because Butter's touch, my goodness, did it matter? Butter's just sniped the degree. You've missed this, Dennis. He's just strolled the ball into the net, and it's 1-0 Trent.
1-0 Trent again. They seem like they're scoring first every time. Being launched again. Still Trent Thunder 1-0, I see. And Portsmouth again, no shot created. So I don't know what's happened here, Talacto, but looks like Portsmouth being put under the pressure. This time they're trying to find the offense. Oh my, the redirect. I joined back at the right time, it seems.
What is this shot from Misty? Is this a pre-flip? No, he just angles the car beautifully. That angle, the slot, that man plays 8-ball.
Here they get a shot. It's just over the bar. With 12 seconds left, Trent Thunder still have the 2-goal lead.
Dennis, barring an absolute miracle here, Trent Thunder are going to be 3-2 up against the Portsmouth Paladins, nearly in the semi-finals of EURC. I want to remind you that Trent were pot 8 coming into this tournament. Very much an unknown factor. Came through the final qualifier, I believe. They were 31st seed and they're nearly top 6 minimum. But we saw this yesterday with Hamburg and Berlin. The great teams, they have the closure. They find that way. Can Portsmouth do it again? Trent very much legit right now. They've got a 3v1 against Mercy. Do they go for the sweaty goal? Nice delay from So. He sticks it in reverse. He plays it off the post, but the shot from Butter is blocked by Bread of all people. He is not letting that spread get on him so easily.
Not a scenario they are usually in.
Yeah, definitely not used to it at all. And you feel like they're just not got the characteristic confidence. Big bump, though. Not going to need any confidence to score that open net. And big props to Mercy for being the one to open it up.
Yeah, Mercy really well played there. Really smart to knock off for the ball, but go for the last man instead, going for the bump. And in the end, Psycho getting into the open.
On this clock down so far.
Sosa with the ball forwards. Not a good touch from Mercy. Brett to K. Awkward on his own backboard. Own goals in, it seems like. That's not the read he wanted. It's an insane read, like Butter says in the in-game chat as well. That is a great play from the team of Portsmouth.
There's nothing I can say. You have no idea, guys, how quickly Butter from Trent opens up the all chat there and goes, insane, in all capital letters.
Series. Things like this could happen, right? But giving a goal
Mercy.
away like that does have to hurt. Does for Mercy as well. So he comes with a quick response. He gets it there. Good shot, good pass as well. Brett to K to Mercy. Mercy with a good shot.
Imagine having 3 players in your own half as an infield happens, and yet none of you are covering the net, and none of you are challenging the ball. For as much as we've complimented Trent, that doesn't really make much sense to me here when they suddenly now find themselves 2-1 down in Game 6, but big chance of the kickoff, and Misty's going to score it anyway. This back and forth bizarreness, the nerves, I have to say, are really on show.
I mean, most definitely. It goes back and forth. Response after response here. 2 kickoff goals, basically. As Trent Thunder get the equalized score on the board again, back into this game. And again, the pressure on Portsmouth.
Just yet for Trent. Will it be Portsmouth to take destiny into their own hands? It's back down the other end, and Psycho's going to handle that hot potato because no one wants to be the one to make that crucial mistake.
Oh, it's gonna be the goal for Butter, and of course it is him. And Trent Thunder with 24 seconds. It could be the decider.
Goal from Butter. The ground shot. How has he made that? But so. He was so fast around the backboard. The speed of this man. He's so fast. He could follow you into a revolving door, Dennis, and they still come out first. It's 3-2 Trent. 9 seconds of Game 6. Will they go to the top 6? Will they be 1 series away from
Demo.
I can't watch.
Psycho. What is going on? Oh, the bumps from Mercy and Psycho with the shot. It's tied up again.
This is ridiculous. I've seen many snakes and ladders boards, but none of them snakes had as many twists in their tails as this Game 6. This series does. 10 seconds on the clock here. We go again. Soso's up on the kickoff with the shot. Not underneath. Mercy with a big, epic save to his name. Will we have another overtime, or is there even more late drama? It's up for Portsmouth. Soso likewise dropping it down to the side, and the ball will touch. Next goal sends Trent to top 6, sends Portsmouth to lower bracket.
It's been won by Trent Thunder, but the second man is missing, so it's going to be Misty getting a second hit on this. Short opportunity. Butter going against Psycho.
Oh,
this
it's in!
one will float in. Psycho will get a free goal, and Portsmouth send this series to Game 7.
It's heartbreak for Trent. 2 of them turn on the same ball. Butter a tiny bit hesitant in his committal. Any better 50 any other way, and that doesn't end up all the way in the back of the Trent net. But I'm afraid fate is cruel, or is it kind? We get another Game 7, and talk about big players showing up at big time. Psycho, a hat trick, 700 points on the board. Them all the way. Trent, they already won a Game 7 here in this upper bracket in a bizarre series against their fellow city. Their neighbours, the Nottingham Nebulas, they of course are already eliminated. Strange how cruel fate can be.
Sure that you like. So Psycho can set up an offense right now. Gets a dunk. Tries to get a second. Brett 2K was waiting there, a second man. The patience paid off here for Portsmouth, and they get themselves 1-0 up.
And that's a humongous goal for Brett. It may not be the prettiest, but like I say, that gap in the defense exposed by Psycho.
50-50, and all these 50-50 battles, the midfield battles, have been won by Portsmouth. And here again, a score from it. The midfield battles are won, and Psycho is getting his second goal in this game.
This is where experience shows. It's 2 not very pretty goals for Portsmouth, but they have planned them from the start. Simple 50, backing each other up, and this is the experience. This is the caliber of this Portsmouth Paladins team.
Right now, it's still Portsmouth being 2-0 up, not giving anything away. They're defending right now, though. Shots coming in off the backboard. It drops straight down, but no player there to receive the pass. As Psycho can get a big clear out. I do believe Selecto. This is it. This is Portsmouth taking this Game 7. This is Portsmouth going to the upper bracket semi-final and defeating Trent Thunder in a series that I think no one will ever forget.
What a series to remember. What a test for Portsmouth. They may not have passed it with flying colours, but my goodness, what a great performance from them. They may not be proud of it, but they know how huge that result is.
Trent showed here what they can do. Trent showed that, even Portsmouth is a side to, possibly beat. It just didn't happen. They were 9 seconds away, Trent, to defeat this Portsmouth side. But, of course, we are seeing Brett2K in the in-game chat. Thank you, guys. You guys got this. You are so scary. And that is something that a Portsmouth player is saying that about this Trent Thunder side. It has been Trent Thunder. I think, I think no one expected them anyway, to be was it second, third in their groups? And they just did this against Portsmouth. Game 7?